Now I live in your embrace. A new life found, your grace is true. The old is passed away, the new has.
Hi everyone, I welcome you once again to another episode of Read the Word. Today we shall be reading from the book of Romans chapter 6 from verse 1 to 4. What shall we say then? Shall we continue in sin that grace may abound? God forbid. How shall we that are dead to sin live any longer therein? Know ye not that so many of us as were baptized into Jesus Christ were baptized into his death? Therefore we are buried with him by baptism into death, that like as Christ was raised up from the dead by the glory of the Father, even so we also should walk in newness of life. Shall we continue in the same sin and ask for grace to abide? God forbid. Even you as a person, when someone offends you, you forgive them. They do the same thing over and over again, you get irritated. And so imagine God the same way. We keep repeating the same thing over and over again. It means now we are now aware of the sin that we are committing, but we refuse to let go and we keep going back to the same thing. So that way, do we expect God to continue to show us his grace? No. So that's why we need to make sure that we don't repeat the same thing. Even though we've done it several times, we need to stop. We need to stop making it an habit of committing same sin and going back to Christ for forgiveness. And we've been baptized into death with Christ, and when he resurrected, now we've resurrected as a new being in Christ. So, as we are now a new being in Christ, let us walk in the way of the Lord and stop repeating the same thing. Let the sin that we've committed in the time past be dead with the death of Christ, and let us resurrect with the resurrection of Christ in the newness of life that please in the way that pleases God, by not committing the same thing over and over again. And as we continue to walk in his way, may the Lord help us. Thank you for listening. I hope to see you next time. Bye.
Life is yours, every part in peace. In you I found my second chance of peace.